Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. We just defeated Fate and got the achievement Defiant. No, how could you? Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. Huh? Where in blazes am I? Oh, what happened to me? Why are you in different clothes? Huh? That's it! Non arrête! Ne touche pas. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Do not touch it. Lord Smappy, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself off the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît, Lord Smappy, do not drag all down the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, you loony. I know what I'm doing. It's too late. There's no turning back now. Oh dear.
Fate has fallen. Fate has died.
Finally, the time has come.
Indeed, the long endless night shall finally come to an end. Now, for mankind. I shall make you bleed.
Excuse me? You seemed all friendly-like.
Feel a million years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering.
Uh-oh. I think we may have unleashed something worse than Fate and Lynx. Well, that seems not great. Well, that explains the shape of that island. That's a lot of coral there. Did seem to have a pretty contrived shape, didn't it? Terror Tower, it's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during the counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of his being destroyed by the adventurers in 1999 and decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. So when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back to the ancient past where he was only just awakening. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Danopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. What actually happened is that Fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. And now that Fate has been defeated, the dragons were joined together again to start their revenge. Oh, poopy. You guys lied to me. You seemed so friendly. Wow, you have wings. You don't. I like the blue dragon just kind of wiggling there. Oh, jeez. Okay, so you need some certs, like, real bad. Oh. Are you guys, like, all merging together or something? I think they are. Well, they got kind of ugly fast. I'll just pop that pearl out. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Ald. Adieu. You don't have to fight. You can join us. There goes Nancy. That's, interesting question on what exactly just happened there. Give me a friggin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Damn! What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower.
Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing.
The only problem is... So we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there, either.
There has to be a way.
At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way.
Just like Love will find a way, if you wanted to.
So, like, whatever happened to Lord Smappy after that?
Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up.
Indeed. She is resting at Sir Light's place.
Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it.
There's no sense in staying here. Come on, mateys, let's shove off.
Yeah! Alright, I will keep the current party as is for the moment, because we gotta go do some leveling. But we got some other things that we can do first. Alright, we are in the other world. Dead Sea Ruins. It looks like we can go back to Chronopolis. But maybe not through here.
I think it's impossible to get in from here.
Damn, it's a dead end. Maybe some kind of dragon treasure will open it up. Do you remember where that treasure was? You mean the dragon tear? It used to be kept inside a shrine in Goldo, but someone from the village stole it. I'm curious what these statues are. That's border boat. So, you might be wondering why exactly, like, Lynx and Harley, Nancy, were working together for quite a while. But once we took over Lynx's body and she joined us, it was pretty obvious that she wasn't working with him anymore. Meaning that they were not, like, two parts of the same
Force. Link's being the incarnation of fate itself. So, what exactly was Nancy? Well, when all the dragons merged together, also, hi Terra Tower, purple text just like Gaia's navel. Why don't we just get a Wingipede? I guess we can't control him. So Nancy, you got that close-up of her face when the dragons appeared, and then she zipped up through the ceiling. Yeah, because there aren't 6 dragon gods, there's 7. She's one of them. Alright, well let's go see Kid, Lord Smappy. Might be able to go find Balthazar as well. Go ahead to Viper's Manor after this and find out.
Lord Smappy is resting in bed. She hasn't come out of her coma yet.
Huh? Hey, it's a princess. Let me see. Whoa, I think you're right. I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Nah, it's not our job. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway. Yep. Hey, heartless animals! Ah, sis! But the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here. Look closely. See that? Hey, it's the time egg? Yes, although it's not in its complete form. Did that girl with the glasses make it? Probably. Even though it's in its incomplete form, if we can focus our powers into it, then maybe it'll work. Yeah, okay, new master.
Excuse me?
Yep, it's you. We're going to lend you our powers for a little bit.
Oh, I hope I didn't do this too early.
We're sending you back to the past where the princess is trapped. We only have one chance. Take care of the princess. Master Mune!
Could you have please asked me first? Because I'm not sure if I want this party. Well, that looks very familiar. I wish I knew exactly where that was. Yeah, I'm gonna load back. I think that should be out on the ocean. Yes, it is. Good. Right there. Alright. So, the reason is because I wanted to change my party up. So there's 2 ways that you can do that. If you have the Master Mune, you can do that one way. But there's something else that we can get to also do that. So let's come in here for a second. And hold on a second. I just realized I need to check something. There we go. Alright. Sorry about the pause. Alright, so we can actually come here to Divine Dragon Falls, which we've never been to. It doesn't pop up dialogue. I think we need Eelil in the party for that, though. Oh, look at Lassie there. So adorable. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. 40th star. And we get to Cannon. Find a nice holy hole to snuggle up in, and we'll have to check that out in a bit. Let's see. Nemander should have Tantrum. Stamp on the ground so hard it causes quakes. Good lord. And Conamondos. I believe these are the characters that have the level 40 attacks. Web Surfer. Weave secret strings to cut out a wave of rocks. So we'll have to check those out as well. Divine Dragon Falls. Now we have text here.
Years ago, these falls were considered a holy place by the worshippers of the Divine Dragon faith. Then hordes of humans began to migrate to these islands, and we were pushed into the outlying regions. In the cultural takeover that ensued, the spiritual significance of places such as this was soon forgotten. In the old days, many of my friends and fellow believers would come here to worship. It was quite lively, particularly during the festival seasons. How I miss those days.
Okay, nothing over there.
There doesn't seem to be anything worthy of note inside of here. Hey, Captain, let's head home.
Well, this is kind of familiar. It appears that the altar at the back of this cave was made to house a dragon tier. But the strange thing is that there was only meant to be one dragon tier in this land. And yet the altar has 2 holding stands. I wonder what that could indicate. Excuse me?
Ancient lore reveals that the Dragonites knew of certain land formations they called power spots. There they are said to have used the natural energy of the planet to generate elements.
That is extraordinarily creepy on the background area. Yeah, one of those does look like a dragon.
By the great dragon gods. The Sacrarium of the Divine Dragon Falls still exists, and it seems functional. It's just as the legends of old said it would be. What a blessing! By utilizing its power, we may be able to create the Chrono Cross here. Try placing the 2 pieces of the dragon tier, the tier of hate and the tier of love, on these stands.
Oh. I want a Chrono Cross. Tier of love. And tier of hate. I could probably have done this earlier. Alright, give me the glowy thing. Ald receive the Chrono Cross. Achievement unlocked, the long lost element. So we're in the other world, and Eelil is from, it doesn't say. I think that's from the home world. So it's not an automatically equipped one. There it is, Chrono Cross. 8 plus or minus 7, all enemies, allies, long lost element of 7th color attribute. Yeah, so, second thing related to the 7 dragon gods, because you got 6 dragon gods related to each element, then you get the Chrono Cross of a 7th element, which is rainbow. Which seems perfect for Pride Month, hey? And then, you also have, Nancy, Harley, actually being one of the dragon gods. It's a little more obvious in the Japanese that something's up with that. Like, I think that based on her name, 2 and 2 would be put together. Her name there is Tsukuyomi, or Tsukiyomi, I'm not sure which, one of the two, which is the god of the moon in, I think, Shintoism. And I don't know what you would do for English. They went for the Harlequin thing because, like, there's no connection between her appearance and that. But you do get it with her, you know, all of her moon-related texts. I think, like, if they were gonna do it, you could either do Luna, at which it would just be like, it wouldn't match up with her appearance at all, or you could do Diana. But even then, it's just there. I don't know that there's really much that's as obvious that you could do in English. Anyway, I don't need a fire pillar. Let's put it here. Chrono Cross -5. I'm not sure if it's an attack element. I don't know what it does. I don't remember what it does. We'll try it out eventually. All right. Well, I also have some new items, if I can find them in the list. We still have all of our relics. There's the card key, a security pass built with futuristic technology that makes it impossible to duplicate. I'm not sure if I ever looked at this. A memento pendant, a beautiful, intricately made pendant that once belonged to Dario's mother. The Chrono Cross, the ultimate long-lost element of the 7th color attribute. Okay. So it is an item that you can use in certain places. It will have a secondary use in New Game Plus. Obviously, we will lose it until this point in the game on New Game Plus. So the thing with Lord Smappy, and what we very briefly saw, you can do that with either the Master Mune or the Chrono Cross. It is better to do it with the Master Mune. I don't think that there's going to be any difference now that I have the Chrono Cross, but I wanted to get it first anyway, because I also want to... Alright, we've seen this. I also wanted to take care of that, and I need to change up my party a little bit. I don't know if we can go to the Divine Dragon Falls here in the homeworld. Yes, we can. Alright, so what do we have? So, and this is why you have to do it in the other world, I think, because I don't think that stuff is there. Yeah, it's a very different looking chamber back here. There's just nothing you can do here. That is super creepy. And there doesn't seem to be any real reason for all the rocks to look like faces. If there were enough to match the dragons, maybe that would be a thing, but I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, I don't think we're going to get a star in that, but, let's see. Alright, so I will show what you can do with the Chrono Cross. I believe it is over here. Yep. Astral Amulet. I haven't been back here, so you'd be fair to not remember that this place even exists.
Hey, where do you think you're coming from? I don't believe this. My precious barrel I've been using all these years to ferment Ceruracea juice. It's connected to the dirty, filthy Hydra marshes. This was me only enjoyment in life. Could this too have been influenced by the dimensional distortion? Oh, phooey. I've lost all will to live. All I can do is cry myself to sleep.
Go down? No. I don't want to go down. Okay. It might not actually do this until I get onto a New Game Plus. Yeah, it must not happen until a New Game Plus. But we got this little scene, which I certainly didn't remember. There might actually be a lot of these little scenes around the game that are difficult to find. But, yeah, so there's something that that will pop up saying that the Chrono Cross is responding to the unstable dimension, and you can use that, and you can get all of your characters back. And what it really does, I mean, like, I don't know that anything will pop up to indicate that something will happen, but the characters that you've collected but don't currently have will join you. So basically, on the third playthrough, you get to this point, you use it, and if you've gone through both the save kid and not save kid, and regardless, as long as you've at least once not taken kids, so you got Lena and Poshul. You could have gotten Poshul earlier as well. And then you've gone the Nikki, the Pierre, and the Guile routes. On your third playthrough, you can come here and you can have every single character in the game, including Nancy, in your party. So that's the only way that you can get every single character in the game at one time. Obviously, to a certain extent, that doesn't make a big deal, because there's so many characters that you're never going to really use all of them ever anyway, so... But the point is, yeah, that's the way to get everyone into your party all at once. And you can actually get a full list. So, to get back, go back to the Hydra Marshes. Yep. Alright, let's go fight one thing, and I want to see what the Chrono Cross element does. I do not remember. Because it might be something that I want to put up at a higher tier, I don't know. There it is, it's all rainbowy. Effects unknown. I have no idea what that just did. Like... I have no idea what that just did. I'm gonna have to look this up. Anyway, sure, let's just stay Rouge. Whatever. Okay. No, I'm remembering. I don't think it has an effect outside of what it just was doing. 1 hit point for Ald, 1 hit point for Zlatorvatek, and 1 hit point for Elil. Yeah, that's going to come up later, and I will address that later. It's a trigger for something. That's why it's 8 plus or minus 7. So you can put it at any level. Alright. That is something for later. Alright, so when we come back next time, we do have the Chrono Cross element, which will play a role. We very briefly saw a very familiar location, thanks to the Master Mune, and we are going to be going to do that next time as well. But first, I'm going to go level everyone up, make sure that we get all of the level up bonuses. And when we come back next time, we'll see if we can wake Lord Smappy up. See you then, everyone.